Hey guys, welcome back to Black Emerald Group, also known as Black Emerald Tactical. My name is Sia, call sign Echo 04. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year's. Hope you enjoy being around your family and getting lots of nice presents. Now, I want to first of all apologize again for us not being able to put a lot of nice content out within the last month or so. We've been really busy with work and other issues, but we just never really had any time to focus on the web page. I know it's unfortunate. We're putting out lots of nice footage, photos and stuff like that on our Instagram, but we've never really had enough time to do a lot of videos, which hopefully in the new year's will change. We'll get a lot more videos out, a lot more reviews, game footage, but right now it's just been a little bit on the slow end. I do apologize. That will all change next year. Now, I'm going to do a little quick review on a product I've had for a while. So I'm going to be talking about the Ess Influx. The history of that was I purchased first the Ess turbofans. The turbofans were a very unique design. They were the first goggles that had a fan on the top to stop humidity building up inside them. So you turn them on through a little button on the back of the head strap. There's a fan on top of the goggles and it sucks out all the humidity from the lens. And it keeps the goggles from fogging up. They are around, I believe, 180 pounds new. I bought mine secondhand off eBay for around 90 from a cyclist. He didn't want them anymore, so I bought him a nice good deal. I bought them for the reason because we went to a site called Drakelow Tunnels in Kidderminster. If you don't know anything about Drakelow, I'll give you a little rundown. Drakelow Tunnels was a decommissioned nuclear bunker. During the World War II, it was a shadow company used for Rover to build airplane parts, and then once the World War II ended, a section of it got turned into a nuclear bunker in the 90s, and then I believe in 95, 96, it got sold off and decommissioned. So it's a lot of history there. It's 4 miles into a mountain, it's underground, it's a really unique site. If you ever do get a chance, come to the UK, or if you are in the UK, go check it out. Lots of history on Wikipedia. They do tours and stuff, but as an airsoft site, it's fantastic. So I bought it mainly for that, because when I was running nods, I wanted something that doesn't fog up, because it's really humid and there's no ventilation in there. It's just really humid and dingy and dark. But when I took my goggles out, I found that the fan, even on the highest setting, could not cope with the humidity. Got to a point that I started getting droplets of water building up inside my goggles, and they were just all over the place. I couldn't see. I keep sticking my fingers behind my glass and behind the goggles and my glasses. It was just terrible. And if you play airsoft or not, they always say never stick your fingers behind your goggles in mid-game. So I just reverted back to Ess Ice, which I was thinking, wow, that's 90 quid I just wasted for nothing. So I was really disappointed with that. So I turned around and emailed Ess directly. I told them, I got your turbo fans. I was really upset with them. I'm not happy with this product. You said this, said that, with all false promises. Maybe you should look into it a little bit more. Sent, done, not expecting anything. Then within a couple of weeks, I got an email back from one of the managers, which I was really, really surprised, because usually I believe these big companies don't give two hoots about complaints. They just say, oh, I'm really sorry, blah, blah, blah. But this, the manager replied to me. He was like, I'm really sorry you did not like our product or it didn't work out for you. Would you be interested in looking at another product, which is a new replacement we're putting out for it? I'm like, yeah, cool, what's the product? So yeah, it's called the Ess Influx. I'm like, oh, fantastic, yeah, sure. So he asked me, what am I running it on? I said, I'm running on the obstacle bumps. He's like, okay, I'll put in the obstacle retention system for it, the rail adapters. Also asked me what color. I said I like the tan color. I'm like, cool. So give it a week or two. Came in the mail. I got 2 pairs, which I was shocked. I was expecting 1, but I got 2 pairs, which is cool. So I jumped on eBay, sold the other one. I didn't make really a profit. I broke even on my sale, and got now 2 for the price of 1, which I was chuffed with. So what's the Ess Influx? So this is the goggles here. What it does is you push this little button here, hear that little click, pushes the lens forward to give it a little bit of a gap here between the actual frame itself to let all hot air vent. So hot air technically comes from under here, comes out from the top. And with that gap in the front of the lens, it stops any humidity building up. Well, that's the concept. So let me talk a little bit about the pros and the cons. Okay, so the units are based around, I believe it's 150, maybe a little bit less, give or take, $150. Not sure how much they are in pounds because I looked on ESS's website. So around $150. I know these rail adapters, they are pricey, so they're around $90 to $100. So I got these free, which are really nice. They are very convenient. You can use prescription inserts with them, and they are ballistic rated. They are pretty much, I think they are the same type of lenses that they use on the normal ESS goggles, not the Influx, just the normal ones. So they are replaceable. You can get smoke, clear, and yellow. But in this case, I just wanted clear. They are cool. In theory, it does work. I did wear it in a game a while ago, and it does work outdoors. If you're wearing it, we'll say with a face mask or anything like that, it does work fantastic. It does not fog up at all. It's really cool. I can't say enough about it. But now let me just talk about a little bit about the cons on it. But on the mask is this part here, which is the part that sticks to your face. This very flimsy 2mm, maybe less, foam on it. Now if you're running around in a game and a hot day, which we've had last year in summer in the UK, extremely hot, when you're running around with that on your face, pushing on your face for say 8 hours, sweat starts building up on your face, and with the foam it starts sucking up the sweat and starts getting wet. And then I noticed that when I took it off, I had this massive sweat rash around my face, which was really, really irritating. And I had spots going, it was just really, did not look nice as well. And it was becoming really annoying, and to a point that after that sweat rash was formed, I could not wear the goggles anymore. Now I know before the other ESS models had a little bit thicker foam. Some of them didn't even have the foam on it. It's just plastic, which I could deal with if it's plastic, because the plastic does not absorb your sweat. But on these ones, no. And it was really, really painful. So I had to switch back to my original ESS ice glasses, which I was a little bit disappointed in. I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's a little bit, you know, didn't think about it in that way. And if you're wearing this for a long time, it does dig into your skin, especially when the foam gets wet. It's like needles sticking into your face. And that's what I was a little bit upset about. I did try get foam to cut round to put inside, but I found when I was trying to get inside the nose piece, like here, I found it really, really hard to cut round into the right shape. So I was stuck on that. And I didn't know what to do. So I did email ESS. I did tell them, like, look, you know, I was like, I got your goggles. They do work fantastic. But if I was going to make a small bit of suggestion, you should look into this, look into that. Now, I haven't taken them out into Drakelow. I haven't taken them out into a proper CQB site because mainly I wanted to first test them out, see what they're like. I don't know, I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on them. I would recommend them to airsofters if they're looking for a good goggle system. They are really cool. For me, I'm not going to be using them. I might even just sell this one off, to be honest. It's just not for me. I wanted them for when I use night vision, and now that I've got this Brain Exploder camera system on my night vision, it does not sit right on my lens. So when I'm wearing my goggles, it sits a little bit here. The eyepiece just does not sit straight. That's not because of the goggles, that's because of the cameras. It's just a little bit too bulky, so it doesn't actually let the night vision sit straight, and which is a shame because it would really work really well with that. So I'm kind of stuck on that one. So I don't know what to do. I might just, like I said, sell it off on eBay or something. It's a shame. Would I recommend it? Yes. Would I use it? No. Like I said, But that's my opinion. I mean, if you guys got any personal experiences with them, you know, do tell. We'd like to hear what your experiences are. I did, you know, like I said, I did email ESS and they gave their opinions, but that's what they feel about it, you know. Right, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are going to be chucking out a lot more cool content in the New Year's. I'm going to be doing a video on my TM SOP mod. It was a first generation SOP mod I bought and how I've changed it, how it's evolved over the times. I know Adam's got some cool setups on his rig and how he's changed his belt setup, so I'm sure he's going to do a video on that. Also, we're going to be doing a new video on the Tri-PRC 152s. I've got one of the very, very first generation ones and Adam's got one of the amplified ones and how they're different in comparison. So we've got a couple of more videos coming up in the near future, but right now this is going to be probably our last video of the year. Again, we're wishing you all a fantastic New Year's and a great Christmas.
Live, this is 3-2.